Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about how you can get more views faster in 2024 to blow up your YouTube channel, get more subscribers, get more reach, and so that you can get monetized and have all the success that you want, desire, and deserve on the YouTube platform. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down some unconventional methods, so please do your best to watch this video all the way to the end. I'm going to be sharing with you the things that people don't like to talk about on YouTube that are going to help you to get more views. Please be careful when you are using these strategies. These strategies will help you to go viral, so get ready for what's going to happen next once you start to use these strategies, okay? I warned you. Let's go ahead and get into the strategy right now, okay? So the first thing that you want to do is start your video with what's called a pattern interrupt, okay? You want to start your video with a pattern interrupt. Now, if you're asking me, Ryan, I'm new to this YouTube thing, what is a pattern interrupt, okay? It's kind of like what it sounds. So think about the person who is getting ready to watch your video. Think about yourself before you clicked on this video. Maybe you were just scrolling through the YouTube platform and you saw the title of this video and it made you click. Now, what I need to do is I need to, in the first 3 seconds, do something that's going to catch your attention. And this, what we call a pattern interrupt. So I'm holding this microphone. This microphone should be attached to my shirt. However, because when you clicked on here, I'm doing something different, it should have broken the pattern that you were in and caused you to focus on me now. Okay. And so a lot of times you will start to see, if you click on a YouTube video, people are doing something that may be considered to be weird or be considered to be different. And basically what you're trying to do is stop the person from their conscious mind thinking about scrolling on to the next video. And you want to do something that's going to grab their attention fast. One thing that I've seen people do on YouTube that's super effective on a lot of viral videos is you will see the person start the video with just the chair being here and they won't be in the chair. So it's something different, right? You were expecting to see a person and there's an empty chair and then they walk into the scene. So these things are called pattern interrupt. Some other common pattern interrupts that you may see on YouTube platform. Sometimes you may see people clap their hands, right? Because again, they're trying to psychologically break your state of being in this kind of like zombie brain. They want you to focus in right now on what it is that they are saying. So another pattern interrupt could be maybe a person changing their vocal cadence or the vocal tonality. Maybe they start to talk very slow. And this is something that they're using to suck you in. So I don't know what pattern interrupt you're going to use right now, but if you begin to do some research, there are a lot of pattern interrupts or things that you could do. This is where your creativity comes in and you can shock the world and do something people have never seen on the YouTube platform. This is going to at least get people to stop what they are doing and to watch your video for longer, okay? Now, getting a person to watch the video for longer, why is this important? Because YouTube is looking at the total length of how long someone stays on your video to consider putting your video in what's called the recommendation tab or the home feed or the suggesting your video to other people, okay? And so if you can keep people watching for longer by starting with the pattern interrupt and using the other strategies that I'm going to give you in this video, if you watch to the end, then you're going to be set up, you're going to be golden, your next video is going to blow up, okay? So after you've done the pattern interrupt, one of the things that I like to do is create tension in my script, okay? So what does this mean? Think about this for a moment. Think about your favorite TV show that you've ever watched. Some people, maybe let's talk about a show that maybe we all can have some type of connection to. Have you guys ever seen a show called Law and Order? Okay, even more specifically, SVU. A lot of the Law and Order SVU episodes start with what we call like a cold open, where they jump right into the show with something that is going to be outlandish, right? They start with a pattern interrupt, something that you're not expecting. And then when they get to the highest point of momentum in their video, then they cut to a commercial. right? And so now it's increased your desire to want to watch the entire episode to the end. They've created this tension. And then usually what happens next is they don't always go into solving the case. There's usually some type of secondary storyline that starts that causes your this sense of tension. It's this buildup that's happening in you're watching the video, right? And so you want this itch to be scratched. And so this is why you end up watching 45 minutes of a SVU show that you are only meant to watch, just the opening. And the same thing happens with your videos on YouTube. One of the things that you want to do is let people know that you're going to give them something in their video content, but they have to watch the video all the way to the end. Usually what I do to start to cause tension in the script is after I make the bold promise of what I'm going to share with people is I start to give some type of credibility piece. Normally what I would do is after I start with the pattern interrupt, I tell you why you need to watch the video. Then I explain my credibility, that I've been doing YouTube for 17 years, that I've helped myself, I've helped other clients grow on the YouTube platform. And this is basically creating validity. This is creating trust. This is creating a reason for why you should watch the video, right? So every video must contain some type of factor of why you must watch the video. And then I will start to go into relieving some of the tension by giving them strategies, okay? So these are the different things that you can do. Now, I'm gonna give you one of my most juicy tips right now because you've made it this far in the video. I want to reward your loyalty by watching this video, okay? And so what you want to do, this is a little sneaky hack. You want to find 5 to 10 creators who are making content in the specific niche or specific market that you are creating content in. So like, let's just say that you do book reviews, then you want to find 5 people who do book reviews who are getting millions of views. If you do food related content, maybe you want to follow people like Smoking and Grilling with AB, right? And so you want to find these big YouTubers who have a current audience that is growing, a current audience that are watching. And what you want to do is you want to subscribe to their channel, number 1. You want to turn on the bell notification, number 2. And then number 3 is the moment that they drop a video, because you have the notifications turned on, is you want to leave a thoughtful, engaging comment. You want to leave a thoughtful, engaging comment. And one of the things that I would do in this particular comment is I would reference some of their other videos in the comments. So for example, so we understand, maybe if you're watching this video right now, maybe you know who Dodash is. And so this would be a content creator that I would, encourage you if you wanted to do this strategy. Maybe she would be an example of a person that you would do this with, right? So you follow her, you have the bell notifications turned on, and the second she drops her, YouTube revenue update, maybe you've watched some of her other YouTube revenue updates, and you leave a thoughtful, invoking comment about how she's inspired you to do YouTube, how talk about the specific nature of the videos, like was it about this particular video that was on her channel that made you get off the couch, that made you pull out your phone, made you start to record. And then what you want to do is let people know that because of this is why you started your YouTube journey, or because of this is why you're doing next. What are people are going to naturally do by seeing this thoughtful comment? Number 1, people are going to engage with that comment because you took the time to leave such a thoughtful comment. This is going to help boost the comment up the ladder as far as the comment section goes. And so more people are going to see your comment, and a byproduct of you doing this on a large channel, people are going to naturally click through your YouTube channel profile, and they are going to start to watch some of your content, and you are going to start gaining subscribers by just leaving thoughtful comments on big YouTuber channels. I have a friend who did this exclusively for about a week before they launched their YouTube channel, letting people know what was to come on their own YouTube channel. And they grew by 1,000 subscribers just by leaving comments on other people's channels. And so this is something that's going to be able to get you more views, especially if your content and the videos that you create are in the same market or the same niche that these big content creators are. You're going to start to get exposure, and that exposure may cause you to blow up and go viral this week in the next 7 days. Okay. All right. So I have my whiteboard here. I'm going to look at it for just a moment just to make sure that I'm staying on topic. So here are some other things that you want to do as a small channel creator who is trying to get more views today is, again, I've talked about this before, but I can't stress this enough, is you want to go on your YouTube page, your YouTube homepage, and you want to scroll. I would scroll for about 10 or 20 minutes, and you want to find titles of videos that are going viral, and I would be recreating those videos in my own words, right? I would look at the title and see how can you bring in your own personal story in connection to this particular title. That's what I'm doing right now on this video. My sister in the faith, Riva Reveals, did a video with this exact title. It got over 40,000+ views. I'm going to link to her video out of respect under this video, so that you guys can check out her video, because she's going to have some more helpful tips for you. Okay, and so let me keep going with the strategy. This strategy is going to work. You guys are going to see how many views this is going to bring me by doing this strategy, and then you guys can know that you can do this for yourself no matter what niche that you're in. I just explained how to do that. Okay, so the next thing that you wanted to do is you want to drop your videos when the most amount of people are on YouTube, right? The most amount of people are on YouTube, not in a general sense, but specific to your channel. So in your YouTube studio, you can go and look at videos that you've posted. You can actually see the times that people are on the YouTube platform from your audience. And so you want to drop content when the most of them are online. And then here is the protocol of what you want to follow after you have dropped a new video while your subscribers are online. That first 30 minutes after dropping your video is you want to stay on the YouTube platform as long as you can, at least 30 minutes. And the reason why you want to do this is because not just YouTube, but all the social media platforms, they are looking for people who are giving to the platform and not just trying to take. And so no matter if you're doing TikTok, no matter if you're doing Facebook, no matter if you're doing YouTube and you're trying to grow, all of it is the same. Is the first 30 minutes after you drop a piece of content, you want to stay on the app. You want to do some type of interaction. And the first interaction you want to do is interact with your own content. And so I would watch the video all the way to the end. Don't skip. Don't do anything weird. Watch your own video to the end. You want to make sure you also like and heart your own video. Another thing that you want to do after you've watched the video is in that first 30 minutes, every single person who is commenting, you want to comment back to them. You want to give them some type of comment right back to them. And so this is going to help you start to get more engagement. This is going to start helping you actually build a community of people of your own, because just how you left a thoughtful comment on one of these bigger channels accounts, you want to leave thoughtful comments back to your own personal subscribers. And because this is going to help you to get what we call subscribers for life, people who are not just casual fans, not people who are just casual subscribers, but people who are your core fans. And the reason why you want to build a core fan group is because, again, when you drop a video, that first hour is going to be vital. And if you can get at least 100 people every time you drop a video to watch your video, that's enough baseline metrics for YouTube to understand what to do with your video. And once they understand what to do with your video, then you're going to start to get more views and more views and more views and more views, because they know who to show it to. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a couple more strategies. If you guys are getting value, do me a favor right now. Go ahead and tell me right now, what's your most beneficial tip that I've left so far? I want to give you guys a couple more, and these are going to help you to get views. Okay. So one of the things I want to do is I want to actually give you a warning right now. So when you drop a video, I would wait about 7 days before I post the link on Facebook. I would wait about 7 days before I start posting the link in other social places, because this is actually going to confuse YouTube, because a person who is scrolling on Facebook, and if they click on your video, they may not be in a position to watch your video all the way to the end. And so that first 7 days is going to be vitally important. YouTube needs to know the analytics. They need to know the person's characteristics, their affinity. They need to start to establish the click-through rate on the video. They need to understand what audience this person fits in. And when you are sending external traffic to your YouTube video in that first 7 days, they're not going to know exactly who to show your video to. And so you want to wait. Now, after the 7 days, here are things that you can do to get more views. You want to find blogs, or you want to find websites that will allow you to talk about the content that you are creating. And preferably, you want to find sites that have what we call some type of authority, some type of ranking power, where when you leave a link there, it's going to signal to Google, it's going to signal to some of the search engines that they should pick up your video, that they should be paying attention to your videos. And so what you will start to see, not only are people finding your videos on the YouTube platform, but just as they are doing a Google search, or they are doing a Yahoo search, or they're doing a Bing search, people are going to start to see your video all over the internet and not just relegated to YouTube. And so this is something that you want to do. If you have a newsletter, if you have an email addresses of the people who are subscribed to your channel, then what you want to do is about 7 days after you release the video, then you want to send them an email pointing more people back to the video, right? That's a safe enough time to wait before you start to promote the video externally. And as YouTube starts to see that, okay, this person knows that, this video has not died, that they are actively still trying to promote the video, YouTube, as your partner, is going to also start to give you more views. Another helpful thing that you can start to do right now in this moment to get more views is you want to create a playlist of your videos that are in context, right? So let's say that you teach people how to grow on YouTube, then you want to have a playlist for growth. Then maybe you want to have a playlist for subscribers, and maybe you want to have a playlist for maybe if you talk about 9-to-5 content, maybe all these separate ideas of things that you talk about, you want to place your videos in playlists. So when someone watches one video, then they end up in a playlist watching multiple videos, because one of the things that's going to determine the factor of this video being promoted, or any video that you release on the YouTube platform, is how much of your other content do people watch, right? Because YouTube is looking to see what's the total, what we call session duration, right? What's the total length of a person staying on the YouTube platform based off of seeing this video. And so some of the things that you can do to help people stay on the platform longer is, in your thoughtful comment that you leave, is maybe you want to leave a link to a playlist of videos that are going to be related to the video that you just dropped. And this is going to help people stay on your videos the absolute longest. This is going to help you to get the most amount of views. This is going to help you to get the most amount of subscribers, because views lead to subscribers. I want you to understand that views lead to subscribers. And what you want to actually try to hit for on a view to subscriber rate, is a low view to subscriber rate would be about 1%. So if you get 100,000 views on YouTube, then that's going to roughly get you about 1,000 subscribers. Now, a metric you want to try to shoot for is at least 2%. So for every 100,000 views that you get, you should be getting about 2,000 subscribers. That is a safe metric of what you want to hit. So if you get to 1 million views, like somebody that like Dodash, then you can see this is why she has like 40,000 subscribers, because she's at 2 million views, right? So her view to subscriber rate is about 2%. And that's the rate that you want to try to aim for. Then you can start to work backwards. You can have a safe understanding of, is your content resonating with people if you can stay in that 2% range? And then so you only know that it's only a matter of time, that if you can get more views using the strategies in this video, that if you can stay in the safe range of 2%, then you're going to get subscribers. Your channel is going to blow up like never before, and you are going to be happy. You're going to be monetized. You're going to be satisfied, and your life is going to truly be blessed. God bless you.